Hi guys, welcome back to this concept-based YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss class 9 maths problem, chapter number 2, exercise 2.2, question number 4. As we can see in the question that we're going to discuss today is we have to find the zeros in each of the given polynomial. Okay, so in order to proceed or in order to solve the first problem, let us move to Roman number 1. As we can see in Roman number 1, that is p of x is equal to x plus 5. Okay, here we have p of x is equal to x plus 5. So we have to find some values by using this. Okay, that is by using some assumption. Now let us assume that if x plus 5 is equal to 0, then let us move this plus 5 on the other side, then it will become minus 5. Okay, here it will be minus 5. Then what is the values of x that we have now? That is minus 5. Here instead of x, we have to put the values of x, that is minus 5, equal to. Then what is the values of x that we have? X is equal to how much? That is minus 5. And what is this plus? Here it will be plus. Now it will be 5. Okay, so minus 5 plus 5, that is minus and the plus will give you minus 5 minus 5 is how much? 0. Okay, and then by using the values of x is equal to minus 5, we can conclude that the values of p of x, that is p of minus 5, is 0. Okay, so if that values, or if we can get 0 by using this x values is equal to minus 5, then we will call it as minus 5 is a zeros of polynomial of x plus 5. Okay, so this is all about the problem that we will discuss in Roman number 1. Okay, if it is clear to all of you, then we will move to Roman number 2. As we can see in Roman number 2, we are given with some polynomial, that is p of x is equal to x minus 5. Now let us take this one here, if x minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, first we have to assume that x minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, in order to take the values of x. Now let us move this minus 5 on the other side. If you move this minus 5 on the other side, then it will become 5. That means x is equal to 5. Now in place of every x, you have to put the values of x that we have, that is 5. So p of 5 is equal to how much? 5 minus 5. Then that means x is equal to how much? 5. That is 5 minus 5. Okay, 5 minus 5 will give you 0. Thus we can conclude that by using the values of x is equal to 5 in this polynomial, we can get 0. Then we will call it as this x values 5 is the zeros of px. Okay, here px signifies that, or px implies that it is equal to x minus 5, or it is a polynomial of x. Okay, is it clear to all of you? Okay, if it is clear, then we will move to Roman number 3. As we can see in Roman number 3, here we have p of x is equal to 2x plus 5. Then let us assume these values as equal to 0. Okay, if 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, now let us proceed by using this one. First we have to move this plus 5 on the other side. If we move this plus on the other side, then it will become minus, that is minus 5. And actually we need the values of x only in order to get that one, or in order to obtain that one. Then let us move this 2 on the other side. If we move this 2 on the other side, then it will become in the form of divide until we goes in downside. Then at last we got x is equal to minus 5 by 2. Alright, now let us put this x is equal to minus 5 by 2 in place of x. Then let us put here 2x. What is the values of x that we have? That is minus 5 by 2. Now let us write minus 5 by 2 plus, what is this? 5. Okay, that is 5. Minus 5 by 2, 2 and 2 can be cancelled. 2 into 1 will give you 2. Okay, now minus 5. Minus 5 minus into plus will give you minus. 5 into 1 will give you 5. Okay, and what is this? Plus 5. So minus 5 plus 5 will give you, that means you can cut this 2. If you cut this 2, then it will get 0. Okay, you can cut it like this. Thus, what can we say about this one? That is minus 5 by 2 is the zeros of is the zeros of px. Okay, here we write px. This px is equal to 2x plus 5. Okay, by using the values of x is equal to minus 5 by 2, in this polynomial we can get 0 as the final answer, okay, or as the final values of p of minus 5 by 2. Thus we will say that minus 5 by 2 is the zeros of px. Okay, that will be the end for this Roman number 3. If it is clear to all of you, then we will move to the next problem, that is Roman number 4. As we can see in Roman number 4, we have p of x is equal to 1, that is p of x is equal to 3x minus 2. Okay, first we will assume it 3x minus 2 if 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, then let us move this minus 2 on the other side. If you move this minus 2 on the other side, that will become 2. Then actually we have to find the values of x only. In order to obtain that, you have to move this 3 on the other side as well. Okay, if you move this 3 on the other side, then in between this x and 3 there is multiplication. So if you move this 3 on the other side, then it will become divide. Thus the values of x that we have is 2 by 3. Now by putting these values, you have to find it whether you can get 0 in this particular of x or not. Okay, now instead of x, we have to put the values of x, that is 2 by 3. That will be 3. And what is the values of x that we have? That is 2 by 3. Okay, minus minus. What is this? That is 2. 3 over 1 is how much? 3. And 3 into 1 will give you 3. Okay, then how much will it be? That is 2, 1 is 2. 2 minus 2. 2 minus 2 will give you 0. Okay, then what can we say about this one? That means by using the values of x is equal to 2 by 3, we can get 0. That means 2 by 3 is the zeros of 0 of px. Okay, okay, if it is clear to all of you, then we will move to the next step, that is Roman number 4. That is Roman number 5. Okay, here we have p of x is equal to 3x. Then let us write some assumption, that is if 3 of x is equal to 0, then let us move this 3 on the other side, then it will become 0 by 3. So if we divide 0 by 3, then it will get 0. That means values of x that we have is 0. Here in place of x, we have to write the values of x that is equal to 0. And here what is this? 3x. And what is the values of x that we have? That is 0. 3 into 0, that will give you 0. Okay, thus what is the values of x that we use here in order to get the values as 0? That is 0. Thus 0 is the 0 of px. Then let us move to Roman number 6. As we can see in Roman number 6, p of x is equal to ax. Okay, if a of x is equal to 0, then x will be equal to 0 by a. Okay, what is this? 0 by a. Let us divide this 0 by a, then it will get 0. Thus by putting the values of x is equal to 0 in place of this, we have to find it whether we can get 0 as the final answer or not. px, what is the values of x that is 0, equal to ax. What is the values of x that we have that is 0? Okay, so a into 0 will give you 0. Thus we can get 0 by using the values of x is equal to 0. And then at last we have to write it. Thus by using this x value 0, we got 0. 0 is the 0 of px. Okay, so this will be the final answer for this. Okay, if it is clear, then we will move to the next Roman number, that is the last Roman number. P of x is equal to, what is this? Cx plus d. Now let us assume it, if cx plus d is equal to 0, implies c of x is equal to, if you move this plus d on the other side, then it will become minus d. And If you move this c on the other side, that will become d by c. Okay? Now in place of every x, we have to put the values of x that we have here. That is minus d by c. And what is this? P of x is equal to cx. And what is the values of x that we have here? That is minus d by c. Minus d by c plus d. Okay? And c can be cancelled. Minus d plus d. Okay? Minus d plus d will give you 0. Since you can cut this one. Thus, help us. What can we write about this? That is minus d by c is the 0 of px. Okay, so this is all the problem that we will discuss here. If you have any kind of difficulties in understanding all these things, please comment down below. And if you have any queries about this, then let me know in the comment section. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Wish you all the best.